First met my girlfriend freshman year in Littell, second semester towards the end. Finals week, I was in the study room, and I was in there every day studying, and that's where I first met Celeste, and we started talking, became friends, and that summer it turned into a relationship. I thought she was really cute the first time I met her. I don't know, she just seemed fun and seemed like someone I wanted to just learn more about. I'd never really been someone that came into college looking for a relationship. I kind of just didn't want one, but I guess she changed my mind on that drastically, because then that summer I invited her down to my house for the first time, and I asked her out to be my girlfriend. I started hanging out with her, and we went out one time, and we had started talking more at this point, and towards the end of the night, we were walking home, and she pulled me aside and she goes, "So are you gonna ask for my number or not?" So I guess she kind of like made the first major move. She was the first one to say I love you. I was up at her house over the summer, and we were going camping the next day, and we were eating breakfast, and we were just joking around, and somehow it slipped, and she said, "I love you." And I felt the same way at the time, but I was just really wanted to make sure for myself before I say something like that big, because I've never loved someone. And that's the first time she told me she loved me, and then we went camping that weekend, and we were walking on the beach, and I just pulled her aside, and I'm like, "I love you too." So that was the first time I said it. Enthusiastic. She's always having fun and has a smile on her face, and even when I'm down sometimes, like she'll always just bring life and just happiness to my life. Sophomore year, at the end, finals week, we were both really stressed out with school and everything, and we just didn't want to be in the dorms anymore, so I was like, "Hey, you know what? I'll take my friend's car," and I took her up to Strawberry Fields, and we just sat and watched the stars one night and just got away from everything. We got away from people, got away from schoolwork, and we just relaxed and just stayed up there for like an hour with each other, and it was just so peaceful and nice that, I don't know, it just really stood out in my mind. I definitely think I've matured in some ways. Not saying I wasn't mature before, but I've definitely like grown up a little bit. I never wanted a relationship. I was about the hookup culture. It's not like I didn't want one, but I saw a lot of people wasting it with people that they didn't actually like, so I didn't want to be one of those people. But ever since I've been with her after freshman year, my life's been better. She's very hardworking and one of the most caring people I know. No matter what happens, she'll always like put her needs aside and put everyone before her, which I think is just one of the best qualities. I think being in a relationship in Oneonta is hard sometimes because it is a hookup culture, I'd say. But when you find someone that you love, you kind of just put everything else aside, and if that's what makes you happy, then that's what you go with.
Are your friends the same way, or are they very into the hookup culture?
Some of my friends are into the hookup culture, and some of my friends are in relationships, but like when I go out with my friends, we go out to have a good time, and then if they end up hooking up with someone, that's their thing. Nothing against that. But we usually go out as like a big group, so we're always having fun, and it's never like a problem. We usually both take the bus in the morning because we live off campus, and it's just easier because we have classes at the same time. And then we'll get lunch at least twice a week, try to spend time with each other and just get away from school and just catch up and talk. And we've been trying to make more time at night, even though everyone's so busy. It's getting close to finals, to really just set aside time for ourselves also and just catch up.
Are your friends at Oneonta very supportive of the relationship?
Yeah, my friends knew her since freshman year also. It's been a close group of us. So we're definitely all like super comfortable with each other, and they all know her really well. So during the summer, she lives upstate and I live downstate, so it's definitely, distance is hard. It's like 4 hours apart. Distance is hard for anyone, even if you love someone. But I definitely think it helps that we go to the same school. I would make it work either way, but I definitely need to like see her more often than not. It's hard sometimes over the summer because you don't get to see each other a lot, but you just have to make it work the best you can and find other ways to just show your love. Cool.
Yeah,